there! I'm Peachy, and welcome to my channel. Today, we're gonna talk about Pokemon ripoffs. Mostly the ones I played as a kid. Why did I play Pokemon ripoffs, you ask? Because I was poor. Very poor. So poor that the only game console we could afford was a Nintendo Wii, and we only ever got games used from Goodwill unless it was a special occasion like Christmas or birthday. For years, I begged my parents for a DS, mostly because I could play it by myself and it was portable. I didn't have a phone, so all I could really do in the car or at other places was draw or bring toys when I was allowed. My mom always said, "No, they're too expensive. We can't afford a $100 handheld game that's silly. Go play on the computer." So for a long time, that's what I did. I was a sneaky little kid, always looking for free Pokemon games online, or ROMs for the computer. But this was the early 2000s, and my child brain didn't understand the concept of how ROMs worked. I had two options: either go on weird websites in search of Pokemon games, or play off-brand versions with the same concept. As a shameless poor child, I did both. I was desperate to play Pokemon in any way I could. But this video isn't about me playing real Pokemon games, no. I'll save that for a different day. This video is about my experience playing Pokemon bootlegs off of my mother's MacBook while she was asleep. Yeah, I was that kid. The first ripoff I'm going to be talking about is one of my favorites to this day. It was a Facebook game. Does anyone remember when those were a thing? Just me? Okay. It was called Miscrits. And oh heck, this game was awesome. It was like, take Pokemon, but set it in medieval times and make it edgy. The player character was dull and there was limited customization, and they ended up changing the player character sprite design later on to make them look more realistic, but frankly, I didn't really like either of them. But the Miscrits? Oh, I don't hear enough people talking about how beautiful these designs were. Okay, I'm gonna put some of the art on the screen because they're just so beautiful, you just have to see them. Okay, so in Miscrit, you start out creating your character and you conveniently fall into the middle of the forest. A night-looking guard comes up and asks, "Whoa, what are you doing here?" To which you are obligated to respond, "I don't know." The guard somehow knows your name and is like, "Here, take one of my Miscrits for free, I don't care." So you pick between the fire, grass, and water type. Sound familiar? So the three you get to choose from are Prawn Ninja, Flower Pillar, Flower Caterpillar, and Flu. I don't actually know what it's supposed to be. It looks like a magnet car with wings? I don't know. But anyways, you choose your little Pokemon buddy and the guard gives you your very own Miscropedia. It's like a Pokedex, but you actually use it to capture the Miscrits. No Pokeballs involved. No limited capture or paywall or anything. Little kid me was very excited. You capture your first Miscrit with the guard's help, and he leads you to Sunfall Village, which is like the home base of the game. He also shows you the training area where you can level up and evolve your Miscrits, but after that, you're free to explore as you please. One of the things I really pride Miscrits on is that after it teaches you the basics, it doesn't baby you. Although there are a lot of features and places you won't even know exist until you go to them, which makes the lore behind the game incredibly hard to find and understand. I'll do my best to try and explain. Basically, the premise is that there are these titans of nature, water, fire, wind, electricity. There's other ones. There's a lot. And they're all trying to, destroy the world or something? Hold on, let me look it up. Okay, so there's this evil guy named Apollo Nox and his weird hooded figure minion guys who are awakening these weird titan things called elementums. There's one for each of the different elements, and they're all wicked cool looking, but they're also incredibly strong, so it gives the player incentive to keep playing the game and collecting different types of Miscrits to defeat each of the different elementums, then finally going to defeat Apollo Nox. Aside from that small bit of lore, there's also a vast array of different regions to explore. Yes, some of them were paywalled, but they did allow those paywalls to be lifted every once in a while. Why? I have no idea. Probably events or something. But these locations were usually ones you had to pay for. These included Jungle Shores, Ice Tower, Emerald Isle, the Moon, the Cave of Mists, and the entirety of Volcano Island. Literally, there was an entire other island you could go to, and it was paywalled. The entire region. I was pissed. Anyways, along with paid-only areas, there were also paid-only Miscrits. Yay! Way to go, Miscrits, making a paywall for your Pokemon before even Pokemon could do it. There were also other features where you could battle other players in a sort of battle arena for prizes. The game was popular when I was around 10 to 12, then declined in popularity, especially after some of the poor business decisions and underdeveloped staff. They announced features that were never put into the game and converted the battle arena later on into a pay-to-win scenario by introducing overpowered miscrits and putting them under a paywall, which could pummel any other miscrit easily. Another big factor of the decline of miscrits was the 5th official player-inspired miscrit contest, where whoever won was going to have their own miscrit design put in the game. Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, yeah. What happened was that the winner never got to put their fan miscrit into the game and were denied of the prize. They tried getting in touch with the team and were shut down almost immediately. A lot of the players were disappointed and stopped putting their money into the game. The company went bankrupt shortly following, and the game shut down in 2017. As I'm making the script, I've recently discovered there's a project for a Miscrits revival called Evolits. It looks almost exactly like the original game, and I'm pretty excited to see how it turns out. I'll link a video to some gameplay in the description along with their official YouTube channel. Sadly, the designs aren't exactly like the Miscrits, but they're very similar. The cool thing is that they're all designed by different artists, not just a singular person designing all the creatures. Evolits, if you see this, please let me design a Miscrit. I mean Evolit. Just please. I'll do it for free. It would be an honor. There's another one going around called Thyroids as well by a Russian team with an English beta, but I looked around and it kind of looked like the project kind of flopped. So I think our best bet right now is Evolits. Sorry that this ran on long. I'll have to do a part 2 later if you guys are interested. Thank you for staying, especially since this is my first video and all. Feel free to share and like and do all that other junk. Thanks for watching and supporting the channel.